And I see my big giant head. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another riveting edition of Adventures After Dark. I am your host. I am Big Ed Mustafa, and I expect to be joined shortly by the lovely and evanescent Zinger, who will hopefully be accompanying me on my journey into the Vales of Anduin. For the very first time, I will be exploring where Bjornings come from. So that's going to be exciting, and I'm glad you guys are here to explore it with me. We will log in to the Arkenstone server. Tonight's snack, I continue to work my way through my bacon and cheddar Cheez-It box, and I will be washing them down with a crisp, refreshing, delicious Coke Zero. I hope you have something crisp and refreshing and delicious for your viewing pleasure tonight. If you don't, then I pity you, but hopefully you will. Failed, reclaiming the gray, advanced. Weird. Wonder why I got a fail notice. Very, very strange. I can celebrate spring, though. I got 200,000 XP just for logging in. That ain't too shabby. Zinger declines to join your fellowship. Yeah, who can blame him? Alright, we've got a few people popping into chat. I wanted to give you guys a chance to get settled in. New deed, a chronicle of the company. Fantastic. Vale Scarn deposit. Well, here's Mirkwood, the greatest of the forests of the northern blah blah blah. Alright, well, let's see what Vale's Scarn deposits yield. Ironfold Scarn. And Dwaro Gleams, apparently. So, more of the same. That's okay. I think Minas Morgul will actually have new crafting material. Alright, shall we pop the Hobbit present? Go ahead and guess what you think the Hobbits are going to give me. And if you're right, you could win a new car. I'll give you guys a chance to get your answers in. It's very pretty so far. It reminds me a little bit of North Athelion. This doesn't look like a horrible place to explore an adventure. Puppet Box says Daleman's Crams. Scipio guesses Crams. Zendros says Virtue XP and a potion. Steve Crownbox says, hey all, hello Steve Crownbox, welcome. And the Hobbits have given me a massive pile of copper scraps. Unfortunately, that means we do not get to give the new car away tonight. That will have to wait for another time. I was rooting for you guys. I was hoping we'd get a winner. No such luck. I did get 20 Virtue XP, though. And there's a biting Veil Gnat swarm over here. Pesky bugs. stat tome box. That would have been wonderful. I think as a free-to-play player, I'm not likely to ever get a stat tome as a Hobbit present. Not something that's going to happen. I guess I will head in without my pal Zinger. He knows where to find me. So, there we go. Zinger is logged into Arkenstone. I invited him to join the Fellowship, and he did not accept the invite. He's in Discord, but muted, so... I don't know. Maybe he fell asleep waiting for me. Or maybe he fell asleep when the stream popped up and he actually saw me. Or maybe the thought of him spending several hours watching me floundering around the Vale of Anduin just depressed him to the point where he didn't want to play. It's hard to say. Could be a little from column A, a little from column B.
Hello.
There he is. Hi, Zinger. What's going on?
And how are you doing?
I'm good. It's a weird-looking warg. It's like they took these Vales wargs to a weird dog groomer. Hard Hit checking in. Hello, Hard Hit. Steve Crownbox says, rigged. Steve Crownbox, everybody knows I am too dumb to be able to rig a contest, so they have absolute faith in the honesty and sincerity of everything I do. Because I'm not a smart man. Cunning requires intelligence. Fail Badger. We'll give Zinger another chance to join the Fellowship. Maybe he's in more of a recruitable mood. There he goes. How has your week been so far, Zinger?
Same as every other week, pretty much.
So
Exciting.
pretty much like heaven on earth. Blissful beyond belief.
How about yours?
Much better than last week. Mrs. Mustafa is back to her ornery self, making constant demands for my attention and making sure I'm never bored or given a moment's rest. We went out to the flying field tonight for the monthly RC Flying Club meeting. That was nice. It was in the high 80s and sunny, and the wind was relatively calm, and guys were flying and saw lots of friends. It was a good time.
Nice. I heard it.
Alright, I'm good on gnat swarms. There's another warg. These are funky looking wargs. Let's get a good look at this one here. Looks like Ed Grimley's warg, if you guys remember that old Martin Short character. Ooh, I see a body of water up in the distance. We caught a red-spotted trout. We caught a Vendance. Mrs. Mustafa, knowing full well that I'm on Lotra stream, has proceeded to walk into the room I'm in and make a lot of noise. And a pike. Ooh, Zinger caught a calcified carapace. Which I'm pretty sure he got that off of a creature he killed. I have some calcified carapaces. Zinger, you're missing out on all the fishing action. Nasty Nine-Spine Stickleback. I just cannot get that 201st level of fishing skill, no matter how hard I try. Cutthroat trout. So whatever else you want to say about the Vale of Anduin, the fishing is good. Shovelnose sturgeon.
Come out here with level 1 fishing, see how good the fishing is.
Yeah, it's probably not quite as good if you're only level 1. Ooh, veil flies, thank you. Pesky bugs. Done. Yeah, I actually came up to this rock formation because I figured it would be good cover in case of snipers.
Sad.
I'll give you 3 guesses what I was playing earlier tonight. Mrs. Mustafa was pretty funny. I was trying to finish some weekly challenges, and she's like, "Are you ready to go? Are you ready to go?" Then we get out to the RC flying field, and then after she ate, she's like, "I want to go. We need to leave." She wanted to get out there to get sandwiches, and then after she ate, she didn't want to be there anymore.
What kind of sandwiches, though? That's really the question.
I had a combination of roast beef and corned beef. Apparently the local Arby's is selling sliced meat for cost. So we had Arby's meat on hamburger buns with mayonnaise, lettuce, and tomato. Instead of rolling out the grill and grilling hot dogs, which is what we normally do. Uh-oh, I've got a tree attacking me. Was not expecting that. Hopefully there's a lot of mounted combat out here. That's really what the player base wants. They need to add more mounted combat content to the game.
And epic battles.
Yes. Epic battles are also extremely popular.
Well, I did see something about like how, I guess on Court of the Rings today, they talked about adding some kind of a like story thing that you can kind of do a story version of the battles. So you don't have to do the actual battles themselves.
Okay. Oh, there's a village here. Who knew? Or maybe it's just a big house. Protectors of the Vales, Bjorninghus.
Yeah, since I guess you've never played Bjorning, you've never experienced the intro part to that.
Yeah, this is all new to me. I haven't seen any of this before.
Yeah, so we first saw this when they introduced the class and have that like as the intro. And now that they have added the region, this is basically the landscape version of it.
The Bjorn once made safe the riverlands. He will again.
Life is sweet.
Gerda wants us to collect lavender. Grimbjorn has at Wood's Edge.
I sent Harskor to the Wood's Edge with a wagon of provisions.
And
But
go
he
talk
has
to a
not
bunch of people,
returned. The
including Gerda
darkness has
again.
spread across the mountains.
Life is sweet like honey.
Oh, bother.
The fate of Honey Bear,
No end to our
Honey Bell.
Good to see you again. How goes the
To the wolf
adventures?
dens. Edith Aldora checking in. Did he just say, oh, bother? I don't know.
And if you need the task board back here.
I've discovered the task board. It's glorious. Pebbled filth, stone-worn furs,
Yeah, you should have some stone.
lost entices, calcified carapaces. I think I sold off piles and piles of stone-worn furs. Oh, and I still have a full stack of them. And the calcified carapaces have been coming in pretty steady. I can at least get rid of some fur.
Yeah, I would imagine the furs is what you're gonna have the most stuff for as we go through the area.
Oh, pebbled filth I got quite a bit of too. Lost essences, calcified carapaces. Don't think I have enough of anything else to turn in. Mithrandir is here, but he's using the name Gandalf
Darkness
for
has
some
settled upon the
reason.
vales of Anduin. Can you not feel it?
Shades in the swamp. Do we want to save that for later?
Ah, yeah. That's like the on ramp for the Black Book, I believe.
Okay. Ooh. Well, that's funny. Tome of Farmer Maggot's dog. Somebody actually bought that for 5 gold from the auction house. Good deal. I had an extra one. I actually have Farmer Maggot's dog.
The Beornings once made safe the Riverlands. We will again.
Workbench, time to craft.
We live off the land, as we always have. It is a bright day in the Vales.
I've eaten on camera, crafted, fished, done task item turn-ins, and managed inventory. We already have a complete stream in the book, Singer. That might be a new record.
Alright, I'll see you next week. Bye.
Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. I guess we can go a little longer.
I had Desolation and Smaug and Battle 5 Armies saved on the DVR, so I watched both this morning. It wasn't even all that long ago that I was hanging out with Bjorn.
There you go. We're supposed to gather wheat, collect seeds, and gather honey. Where does all that take place?
I think it's all outside town.
Okay. Let's see what I've got for milestones. Arid Mithrin or Yarnfast? Which one is less useful?
I don't know. I mean, if you're with me, I've got the port to Yarnfest.
Alright. I'll replace that bind. Although milestone skills are on sale presently. I bought a couple of spares on Mandalinia on Evernight the other day. 30% off. It's a pretty good deal. The arrow is telling me that wheat, seeds, and honey are this way. Ooh, and I found some lavender. Where are you headed, Singer?
I'm coming your way.
Okay.
I had the black. I caught up on the black book. I didn't realize I was picking up stuff for the black book.
Ah, okay. This warg hide will do well as a trophy for Grimbjorn. Naded Imki says, "Is your name Big Ed Mustafa?" Only my screen name. I took it after a character in a Clint Eastwood movie. Albert Popwell played Big Ed Mustafa in The Enforcer, a Dirty Harry movie from 1975-ish. I think that's about right. You can call me Big Ed or Ed. Ooh, now I've got a Gundabad warg. It's got the same bad haircut the other wargs have. Gundabad Sentry. I got a bunch of orcs here. Vale's Orc Slayer. This orc head will do well as a trophy for Grimborn. I wonder how grateful he'll be for a whole bag of orc heads. Son of Light says, "Hey Ed, didn't feel like checking in today. Thought I'd direct deposit instead." Haha. What is Mustafa? Mustafa is actually a traditional Turkish name. The first president of modern-day Turkey was a gentleman named Mustafa Ataturk, and he's kind of regarded as the George Washington of modern-day Turkey, I guess. I mean, that's as good of an analogy as I can come up with. But he's fairly well known throughout the Middle East. The name Mustafa's just was used by a character. The character in the movie is a African-American militant in San Francisco.
That's pretty much Ed in a nutshell.
Yeah, pretty much. I self-identify as an angry African-American man down with the struggle. Simba, I am your father. That's Mufasa, not Mustafa. It's like mixing up Sauron and Saruman. Although it does make you wonder if Simba and Luke Skywalker are brothers. Now that Disney owns both properties, I'm sure they'll come up with some kind of collaboration in the not too distant future that will completely suck and ruin both franchises. Oh no, a swarm of gnats. I'm at 4 of 10 on seeds, 6 of 10 on lavender, and I haven't found any honey or wheat yet. Lightsaber claws? Yeah, I could see that. Use the Force, Simba. Stream buffering, or is it just me? I think it's just you. Oh, no, I did see a little bit of a freeze there. Let me check OBS. Looks like it's pausing quite regularly. No, it is. Yeah, I'm dropping not a lot of frames, 3.8%, but it seems to be very steadily cycling. I did get my new wireless card in last week and installed it. It has overall improved my bandwidth issues. I don't know why all of a sudden it's starting to hiccup tonight, unless it's a...
I know I've had a couple like Twitch things. I don't know if this one is it, but a couple streams today have been having a little bit of hitching.
Yeah.
So
I was going to say it's probably an ingestion server issue. Let me do a quick stream test real quick on our speedtest.net. We will see what we can see. But I don't have any particular reason to think I'm having ISP issues of any kind. Download bandwidth is about 90 megabits per second, which is pretty good. 7 millisecond ping to my ISP. And upload speed is holding steady around 10, 11, touching on 12, 13 megabits per second. And that's while the stream and Discord and everything else is running. So yeah, I got plenty of bandwidth tonight. All the Mixer users overloading Twitch. So somebody edumacate me. I've caught wind that it sounds like Definitely Positively Evil is coming back to Twitch, and I suspect Gussie Moose is also probably coming back to Twitch. What's happening with Mixer? Is there some kind of mass exodus?
they're So they're basically shutting down.
Oh,
They're-
wow, that fast, huh?
Yeah, they're moving over to like Facebook Gaming or something like that.
Okay.
So a lot of people don't want to be streaming on Facebook, so they're moving back over, or coming over to Twitch, whether they're newer users or not.
Okay. I had not heard the news. With what we had going on last week, video game news wasn't real high on the priority list.
Yeah, there's been all. 2020's been fun, huh?
Yep. 2019 was super fun, too. Puppet Box says Evil is coming back. I miss those Monday morning coffee streams, Sunday morning coffee streams. Yeah, I think I saw a Twitter message where he's basically confirming that the Sunday morning coffee streams are back on. So
Yep. And Gussie has streamed since on Twitter, on Twitch again.
good. Be glad to have those guys back. Miss Gussie Moose. It's nice to have her popping around occasionally.
I believe she's rebranding as Gussie Marie as her new username.
Okay. And Ninja will now be Ninja Marie.
I actually haven't heard from him. I know he was trying to figure out where he was going.
Yeah, that was
Who would give him the most money?
kind of left here in a rough way, so. Well, I'm 4-4 on honey gathered. I am good to go. These vicious hornets are no joke. I'm getting wrecked.
Yeah, you gotta watch your debuffs in this area.
Yeah, the stings are pretty rough.
I know there was a signature guy back here. I don't know. Oh yeah, he's over here. Clutch root.
Oh, clutch root?
Mm-hmm.
Shall we?
Go for it. Now we're done in this area, it looks like.
Still need some lavender and wheat and seeds. I'll let you lead.
Yeah, I think I picked up my seeds, but I think they're basically, up here near trees usually. So just keep an eye out.
I don't mind leading, but Zinger's the better dancer, so. Here's a seed.
You mean with my 3 left feet?
Mm-hmm. Kiana says maybe Tom will come back. Or maybe tomorrow night. Oh no, murder hornets. I'm just making up stuff that Kiana said, I guess. Ponton checking in. Hello, Ponton Finberry. Okay, I'm at 9 of 10 for seeds collected.
I'm not quite sure where the top range of where the seeds are, like up here, where they stop spawning.
Yeah, they seem pretty scattered.
North of here should be the wheat type of thing.
Oh, here's wheat. I got dropped by bugs. That's awesome. Well, I probably shouldn't have revived right here.
I'll save no, sorry.
That's okay. Fortunately, there was some lavender right by the REM circle, so that worked out well for me. Death count 2. Next time we travel out here, make sure I pack an EpiPen, would you?
Roger.
Mighty champion fell by insect bites.
Hey, Gussie.
Gussie Marie checking in. Hello, Gussie Moose. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We were just chatting about your triumphant return and how glad we are to have you back amongst the Twitch community. We hope that you are as excited about it as we are. It's a huge blessing. Terrific. I am glad to hear it. Yeah, the flies in the veils are deadly with stuff they put on you. Lots of debuffing. Ooh, wheat. There were just so many bugs. I was like, oh god, I don't want to onesie twosie my way through all of these. So I decided to try them on for size. Learned my lesson. As many times as I got murdered brutally playing Apex this afternoon, it's like, stung to death by flies a couple times isn't that big of a deal. Wheat. And I get to see my bae more again. You absolutely do, Gussie. I'm delighted to have my bae back.
I want my bae back, bae back, bae back. Chili, bae back rib.
When I'm heating up my bae back, I definitely like wet versus dry rub. Much better.
You're just saying that because you know I can't touch that. You being unofficial. But...
You read my mind, Zinger. Pot and Finberry says, I cannot read bae the same way anymore. It means something else in another language. Probably means a lot of things in a lot of languages. Moose is out in the spring pastures now, eating young tree leaves and wallowing in the shallow lakes. Okay, I'm good on wheat. I need 3 pieces of lavender, and I'm still missing a seed. Apparently there's a seed this way.
Hey, Gussie.
So I just found out that you're using a new handle on Twitch, Gussie. So needless to say, we'll throw the shout out there. So if anybody hasn't had a chance to follow the new channel yet, they can sure do so. Get over there, show Gussie some love, make sure you throw her a follow.
Okay, you need to stop covering yourself with honey out here because all the flies are just.
I know, right?
straight at you.
It's like when we use Rem for roving threat bait and we sprinkle lemon pepper on them. Okay, I got my 10th seed. Now we're just looking for lavender. You're in Rohan area or towards Minas Tirith? This is the Vale of Anduin. It's where the Bjorning live. Let me kill this Vale fly and I'll pull up the map. Geographically, how would you describe the Vale of Anduin? Between Mirkwood and...
It's next to the Misty Mountains. I guess it's kind of between like Lothlorien and the Misty Mountains. But yeah, it's also, it's kind of sandwiched between Mirkwood, Lothlorien, Misties.
So the Misty Mountains are on the left, and northern Mirkwood is on the right. It is north of Lothlorien, north of southern Mirkwood. It's an in-between place. That's right, the newer areas. This is my first time out here literally tonight, so I'd kind of parked Galandriel, my champion. When I got done with Mordor, I was a little bit, I guess it's fair to say, burned out. And went and played some other tunes. And now I picked her back up again.
And because Ed has never played a Bjornian, he's also never experienced even just Bjornios. So, it's a good time.
Yep.
So up north here is, I think, Honeybell bit.
Alright, we're close to Lavender. I don't have the quest ring disappeared. There's one more piece around here somewhere that I need. There it is. Okay, so I'm at 10 of 10 on Lavender. Then we're supposed to use the mortar and pestle to crush stuff. And I can probably turn in my 10th task item of the day. Where'd Zinger go?
I'm right next to you.
Alright.
Just going up north because the finding the site of Honeybell, I think it's like straight up north.
Druid's Fire says, has anyone told Ed about the change to task items coming next week? They have not. Although Potton just mentioned the wedding event is next week. Which is also the first I'm hearing about that. Enemies of the Vales, Eelgraf, the Snarling Den. Shame on them. Druid's Fire, tell us all about it. You're always welcome to pop into chat if you'd like. Apparently, deer carcasses burn. I had no idea. Who knew? All I remember is task items that aren't really task items will no longer call themselves task items. Good deal. So announced this morning, update 27 next week. They're separating task items from junk, and the junk won't go into any task item carry-alls. Good to know. That will be welcome. Although, me being me, I'd rather they just made everything a highly valuable task item. But that's also a good solution. Ooh, an animal carcass.
There's also a human carcass.
If you find a human carcass, check it for sandwiches. Druid's Fire says, other big bits, Bjorning nerf, already live on Bombadil, housing update, not Rohan. Let players designate a primary house and Kinnies can visit that house. Lore Masters won't take a hit to morale to fire off any of those skills anymore. All very good. I take it Bjornings were kind of throwing the balance off on the Bombadil server, hence the change. Our entire fellowship got wrecked by a Bjorning.
Did you grab the cowbell yet?
No, I am at 9 of 10 on animal carcasses. Still looking for one more gutted deer, I'm afraid.
I think there's one right next to the cowbell as well, so...
Okay. I'll come to you. I feel like we need more cowbell.
Secure to a good fever.
The wedding will feature a new variation of Minas Tirith. Festival Stable Masters will get lobies there. There'll be a new annual festival called the Midsummer Festival. They're also adding in a full-on story mode to the Helm's Deep story, so you won't have to do the epic battle. Ah, the only bit I wasn't excited about was the increase in damage per second, and that was only because it means scrounging up more crystals. That's, yeah. Do you have a fever? And is the only cure more cowbell? Of course. Bjornings are OP. I was playing a yellow line one on Bombadil, level 20, wearing starting gear. I was readily killing multiple level 23 mobs. Well... Okay, it looks like we just need to scout the entrance to the Floodfells.
Okay.
And whatever else is still in my quest log I haven't noticed. We ride for the Floodfells and for glory. Wrong book. Where'd that singer go? There he is.
I'm just riding west till I... Looks like we'll hit a road and then just head up north from there.
Okay. At Wood's Edge and to the Wolf Dens is still pop 2. Orcs from Gundabad have blocked the road, and a few keep watch over the northern edge. But there's a collar. Hello, Guarandes. Druid's Fire says, I haven't played a Bjorning for at least a year and a half. Edith says, oh, and the most exciting update, they finally fixed the raw polished sapphire icons. Oh, that is good news. Terror from the Floodfells. Okay, so we don't need to go into the Floodfells, we just needed to scout the entrance.
Sure.
Alright, so...
Yeah, the Floodfells is basically the newest region that they added after Minas Morgul. But now probably we can head back to town. Turn
Okay.
stuff in, pick up more stuff.
He just says that's stuck in her craw for 13 years. If that's the worst problem you have, Edith, life is pretty good. Come, Thunderhoof, we ride.
Yeah, about that epic battle thing, I feel like everyone should have to experience trying to do Helmstrike without any promotion points. It's just like a rite of passage right there.
Yeah. Well, I think I did that with Rem fairly recently, and we actually did pretty well on it. We finished it and got some promotion points. I mean, I think we failed a side quest or two, but overall it wasn't completely pathetic, which kind of surprised me. I just figured we'd fail outright. Mm-hmm. We were actually able to get it done.
These trophies are certainly respectable, though they were not in life.
Travel to the forest gate.
I know that Randwill wishes me to reopen the trade route into Mirkwood.
The goblins seem without end. The Vales are
Find and
under
defeat
our
the Warg
protection.
Leader. You are correct, Gussie Moose. I am eating bacon and cheddar Cheez-Its, and they are terrific. For the bonus question, can you guess what I'm washing them down with? Still not a sponsor of Big Ed Mustafa here on Twitch. Still crisp, delicious, and refreshing. Bake your batter in the oven. Is there an oven? Here's the oven. Who knew? All that is left to do is wait and watch it bake. I have made a honey cake. That's a nice looking cake. Present your perfect honey cake inside Grimborn's Lodge. We head for inside the lodge. You were right.
Today is a good day in the wilds.
Grimbjorn's bee. We have to feed the bees, Singer. And to the surprise of nobody, I am scrambling for pack space. Hi, Pookie.
Doodle.
Yes, my love.
Stomach upset.
Did you want to say hi to everybody? Zinger's here.
Hi, Zinger.
Hi, Mrs. M.
He says hi, Mrs. M.
What did I do with my mail?
It's on the kitchen counter.
Oh.
I thought her mail was streaming right now.
I'm her man, not just her mail. Essence of agility. Alright, I now have 2 pack spaces available. I feel like I am ready to rule the world. Or at least go back inside the lodge and finish turning in a quest. She moved my Cheez-Its back away from me. That woman has a mean streak, I tells you.
We live off the land, as we always have.
Completed the Great Bjorning signature. Feed the crushed flowers to Grimborn's bees. Are they scattered around the compound here?
Yeah, around the house itself.
Oh, okay. That's not so bad then. Oop. Well, that drops off quite rapidly, doesn't it? And Hardhit said, "Hello, Mrs. M."
Hi, Hardhead.
You didn't just move the Cheez-Its further away from me again, did you?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Torture you like I always do.
Exactly. I try to tell people how cruel you are, but they don't believe me.
Don't feed Ed the Gremlin after midnight.
I was watching the movie Bolt. Do you remember Bolt?
Yeah,
little
the dog? Mm-hmm.
So cute.
What were you watching Bolt on?
Netflix.
Okay.
A life of honor is one well lived.
Netflix.
Today is a good day.
Complete the best butter, exceptional eggs, and joyous jam. I think Gerda might secretly be a hobbit.
I thought you were supposed to make kimchi or something.
Nobody likes kimchi, honey.
What? Clover?
Hmm?
In here? I don't see where Zinger's at.
What don't you see?
Zinger.
He's around here somewhere.
He's the cow.
No.
No.
Says there's a cow.
We're milking the cows and collecting eggs and...
Making breakfast? Making brekkie?
Nope.
How about making brekkie?
Nope. So they were closer to her. You're not wrong about that, Hardhit. Although I don't know she's a big Cheez-It fan.
I'm not.
If I'd have married another Cheez-It fan, then we'd fight over the Cheez-Its all the time. Just the way Mrs. Mustafa's mind works. If she knows that the Cheez-Its are making me happy, her natural impulse is to take them away from me. Yes, my love. I have to collect the eggs before the rabbit and goat eat them.
Why do they like eggs?
I don't know.
It is a bright day in the Vales.
Honeybell is still alive.
Who?
Honeybell, the cow.
Why? Was she dead earlier?
Well, we found Honeybell's cowbell by a bunch of wargs. We thought maybe Honeybell had gotten eaten by them. All right.
Biggest.
Oh.
Cows are milked. Gotta churn the milk. Where is the butter churn?
The bees are buzzing. The birds are singing.
There's the butter churn.
We live off the land, as we always have.
Joyous jam.
There is
I am known to the wilds folk, wilder folk.
still. We will try.
Collect mushrooms. Trifle of truffles.
Today is a good day in the wilds.
Collect pond lilies. So I thought this was a fairly well-known phenomenon, but there are types of mushrooms that can't be cultivated. One of the ones that grows here in Nebraska quite predominantly is the morel mushroom. And in late spring, when the sun first starts coming out, and it goes from cool and moist to sunny and warm, the morels pop. And you could go out and hunt them in the wild. They can't be grown. You can't grow a morel mushroom domestically. You have to find them in the wild. And people can go out and just pick them up off the ground if they know where to look for them. And they sell for $20, $30 a pound or more.
They're delicious.
They are delicious. Oops. Sorry, honey, I have 10,000 wolves hunting me at the moment.
Oh.
Trying to find where Zinger went.
Oh, so I
Away.
yeah, you didn't have to follow. Sorry, I missed the corpse.
I just found a hidden cache near... Completed Vale's Warg Slayer. Nice.
Oh. Whew.
See something with red letters over here.
Oh, this is the next area.
Anduin Badger.
Yeah, this is the Bloodfells.
Oh, okay.
Level 130 zone. Yeah, so I think the mushrooms and the pond lilies are kind of scattered about. I mean, the pond lilies are likely going to be where the ponds are. So.
Now where the hell did you go? There you are. Badger's not very happy about you taking that mushroom. If you hunt for morels in Nebraska, you don't have to fight badgers for the mushrooms.
Now let's stop at this pond right here.
I think badgers are carnivores. I don't think they actually worry too much about mushrooms.
Honey badgers simply don't care.
Oh no, snakes. Where are the snakes?
Wow.
Do you need earbuds, honey?
No, do I?
Yeah, probably.
I hear some bill on the roof.
Having a hard time following you because of the mini-map not updating fast enough.
Oh yeah, that happens.
That'd be a nice thing for them to work on, too.
Yeah, this mushroom thing is actually just a repeatable loop. Imagine that's knocking you off a horse.
An armored heavy warhorse. Yeah, I like that. We ride for mushrooms. And for glory. Okay. Apparently Yark is Badger for I surrender. I need one mushroom, and it says it's this way.
Yeah, there's one right next to the pond, just north of this pond in here, so.
Okay.
I need the lilies from here anyway.
Alright, I'll try to figure out where you are then.
From where you are, come, I guess, northeast to pond. Or more eastish now, I guess.
The Ginger Mercenary says, "Hey man, would it be possible to ask a request of you?" It's possible. I don't know if I'll be able to fulfill your request, but you can sure ask.
And the mushroom is right up here. As I aggro about 12 magic.
What is thy bidding, Ginger Mercenary? Bulu Felgar checking in. Cool. If you give him money, I want some too. Alright, Cannablick. With the vast amount of wealth my Twitch streaming career has netted me, I think I can repay some of the love back.
Alright, it should be at 9 to 12 for those.
Yep. Although I've blown most of it on Cheez-Its and Coke Zero.
We're right near the Fires Gate, so I assume that's all we need to do is just go up to it.
Mm-hmm. Good on mushrooms, just need 3 more lilies. Legolas greets you as you arrive at the forest gate. Why I'm at the forest gate and why is Legolas here?
The Lord of the Beorn.
Defeat enemies in Aaron Legoland.
Very stubborn.
Because we all know we want to come back here.
To find a pond with lilies in it? Anyway, the Ginger Mercenary says, I am trying to get a hold of Mr. Cordovan in regards to potentially being part of the stream team. I've sent him a message on Twitter and on the forums. I understand he's a busy man and may have a lot of messages. Just wondered if you could nudge him in my direction. I'm not sure Cordovan knows I'm alive. Generally speaking, the best way to reach out to him is with a private message on the Lotro forums. You have done that. I just maybe send him a tell once a week on the forums, a private message, and he'll eventually get back to you. I think he's usually pretty good about returning those. But with the updates and everything they've got going on and the tournament server and the update next week and the wedding event, I mean, it's no reason to think that he wouldn't be interested in talking to you more, but it is a very busy time for the devs right now. I didn't even know half of the stuff that was going on until everybody else just told me, so.
It'd be nice if something other than boars and bear spawn, since those are apparently the only things that don't count for this quest.
Boars are the enemy?
Wolves count.
Oh, okay. Druid's Fire says, Ed, to quote Star Trek, this is what you get for missing staff meetings. There you go. I catch the same kind of grief from the guys at the airplane club, too. They're like, Ed, where have you been? I'm like, this is the 3rd time I've been out to the field this week. Just because you haven't seen me doesn't mean I haven't been here. Ginger Mercenary says, I understand. Well, thank you for all your help. I am just very stubborn and determined. It would be amazing if I could join all you pros at this sort of thing, but again, thank you very much. Ginger Mercenary, we love having a full group here on the stream team, and hopefully you'll be hearing from Cordovan in the not-too-distant future, and best of luck joining the squad. I can't think of any reason why you couldn't, but yeah, that'd be good. Just remember, like I said, be persistent, about once a week until you hear back, but be polite. You know, I mean, he's full-time community manager. He's got many things to do around the office. He has to travel for work sometimes. He has a family. And I don't like where I just went. So give him time to get back to you. That's all I'm saying. Good luck, and hopefully you'll be a stream team member in the not too distant future. I frequently tell people that if I manage to get on the stream team, the standards must be incredibly low. But my role is to show that literally any idiot can do this and encourage other people to stream because they know they can do it better than me. There we go. Singer finally popped a 10th enemy.
Yeah, that was fun, huh?
Don't leave me alone out here in the dark woods. It's scary. Gloomthorn, scourge of something. My job is to set the bar so incredibly low that even the most timid person knows, I could do that. Did you go down that hill on purpose? Looks like you may have.
I'm just going to the White Caravan.
There you go. I think that was a full Fellowship warband. Alright, let me pause and acknowledge chat real quick. Lots of stuff went by. Ed, you would save time if you just go to Sam's Club and buy your Coke Zero in bulk. Going to Sam's Club never saves time. That place is a mess. Gussie Marie says, you can keep streaming the game. Don't let not being on the team deter you. Yeah. Keep streaming it and have fun with it. Actually, don't spam his inbox. Sheesh. And then Gussie says, you're doing great. You're a resident free-to-play streamer and fishing guru. You rock. I appreciate the kind words. Ginger Mercenary says, no, I won't, Gussie. I love streaming it, and I want to bring my community into the entire community, or what is Lotro. Also, Gussie, welcome back, and I love your streams, especially the beaver. Gussie's beaver is well known and well loved, Cannibleck. Don't forget that. Skipper Dog 56 says, now don't get her started with her beaver. Exactly. Take the innuendo elsewhere, people. That is not a request. Oh, don't keep going on with the beaver jokes, y'all. Alright. Okay, I'm caught up with chat. So, here we go. You're okay, Ginger Mercenary. Recent industry news. I must have missed another story. Crepes. Ed, when you get a moment, go read the wall of text Cord put into Slack earlier this week. Okay. Alright, I'm at 8 of 8 on Grape Collection. Still at 9 of 12 on Pond Lilies.
Yep, we're heading up there now.
Okay.
I'm gonna go this way and kill the Lord Leader. And go up a bit more this direction and grab the ones.
Yeah, here on Lotro Stream, we strive for clean, friendly, family entertainment. Unlike my personal channel when I'm streaming Apex, when it's full of vulgarities and cussing and lots of saltiness. We have defeated Bergerac.
Alright, I'll continue this direction. Up to that pond up ahead. Hopefully there's 3 lilies in there.
It relates, I'm sorry to say, but indirectly. Yeah. That is unfortunate. I only found 2 lilies.
Yeah, there's another spot.
That's annoying. We ride for the last lily. Glarfin checking in says, Gussie Marie stirring up trouble again, I see. Just joking.
Looking for Big Ed Mustafa?
I'm Big Ed Mustafa. Thank you for the follow. Ginger Mercenary is now following. I appreciate it, Ginger Mercenary. I'll be sure to check out all the fun and frolics in the chat, my man. Cool. I've got a group I run with on Wednesday nights. We play Lotro, and I'm usually playing Lotro on Tuesdays and Saturdays. And then, you know, whatever else I'm in the mood for during specific times of the week. I think people were shocked when I started playing Apex because my personality was wildly different than how it is when I'm playing Lotro.
And back to town.
SKDX Killer checking in. Hello, Nicholas. It's going good. Lotro is more relaxed than a PvP game, exactly. And if somebody makes a mistake in Lotro, it doesn't normally end up with you getting shot in the face, grenaded, and then killed with poison gas. That's really more of an Apex thing. Why can I never find the entrance to this stupid place? Just have to ride around in a circle until I see the guards. I clearly went the wrong way. I'm not a smart man. Okay, the entrance is on the north side. Note to self, go to the north side. Steam Summer Sale in full swing. He didn't really say that it was in full steam, did he?
You have done as I asked. Good, good. While we wait, perhaps I can tell you a story of recent vintage.
Legolas wants to tell us a story, Singer.
Cute.
The Vales must be made safe. Do what you can.
Terror from the Floodfells. Snorblom checking in. Heyo, heyo to yourself, Snorblom. How the heck are you? Welcome. What else do we have to turn in? Place the grapes in the tub at the Bjorning Hus. Where's the tub? I don't see a tub for the grapes, Singer.
I'm not good with directions. Just go around the house. You'll see. You'll see if they're in one of the barns or sheds or whatever.
Here it is, the tub. Perhaps a good wash would do before the grapes are crushed. Time to crush the grapes.
It's a good thing the North Cotton Farms taught us so well how to do all this stuff.
Yep. Now is the time on Sprockets when we dance. Collect the crushed grapes from the tub. You have a batch of freshly crushed grapes. Add the crushed grapes to the half-empty honey jar. Where is the half-empty honey jar now?
Go back to where the task board is. So it's near there.
Okay. I am. Don't know what, but I am it. Gussie says, good to see you, SKD. Druid's Fire says, speaking of PvP, time to get my Bombadil on. Good luck with that, Druid's Fire. Have fun, kick ass, and chew bubblegum.
I've seen it can be dangerous to be a streamer actually streaming the Bombadil server. I've seen people just follow blood around for several hours on birds, just taking them out every single time. And you're not really safe in most towns, so.
I had enough bad stuff happen to me when I was streaming EVE Online. It's like, who was so bored that they'd stream snipe me? I'm sure some of it was coincidence, but not all of it. Give the jar a shake or two. Shake it like a baby. Bring the jam to Gina? Gima? Grima? Gerda. These teeny tiny letters are hard to read. Snorblom says they camp out at all exits and entrances to Bree and the res circles. I got ganked 3 times in 5 minutes by people 20 plus levels. They don't even get points for it. I've decided it's not for me. Yep.
Today is a good day in the wilds. A life of honor is one well lived.
I would like to have tried it, but
To protect the veils. Still, we will try.
Trifle of Truffles retry. That's a daily, I take it?
I believe so.
The Mushroom Hunt?
No.
That's an odd daily because that was a pain in the tuchus. Okay, I'm supposed to be talking to Haldus. If I were Haldus, where would I be? That's probably also a daily repeatable, since it was also a pain in the tuchus.
A life of honor is one well lived.
Okay, let's see what we got for quests, shall we? We got the Legolas thing, to the wolf dens, and at Wood's Edge, so we may as well do the Legolas thing.
Since we have some time,
You
let me
can't
tell
enter
the
this
story
instance while in a
my
group.
father told to me. Since we have some
See you
time,
on the other
let me
side.
tell you the story my father told to me.
Good luck, have fun.
Gussie says, I don't PvP, I'm a lover, not a fighter. You got that right, Bay.
My story
Puppet, I think
begins
that's what they
not
want
long
you to
ago
do, is get
at the
honor for
elven
doing
ruins
people
of
in within
Frostgrave.
X number of points. If you gank lower level folks, you lose honor. Not quite sure how that would work, so folks can't farm it though. Gussie, seems like you picked back up where you left off. Great time for streaming. Plottin plays on Bombadil. I don't mind getting killed by higher level parts of the fun. They really need to add a level difference cap. Says Puppet Box. And Protector of Deer. Prince of Mirkwood. Listen to Legolas. Knowing that the war was over, King Thranduil set out for the south. The Narrows he met with Lord Celeborn of Lorien. Celeborn was traveling north with word of his people's own victory at Dol Guldur. There at Lairlad they called a meeting between the elves and the woodsmen. I am out of Cheez-Its. From this moment forward, the Mirkwood shall now be known as Fryn Lasgalen, the Wood of Green Leaves. Shall begin the long toil of restoring the woods to its former beauty. May the woodmen prosper. We thank you. Travel safe, friends. That was a friendly meeting. With that, the woodmen departed. Celeborn and Thranduil had set into motion a great change for all in Rovanion. Completed. Instance, the gift of green leaves.
May this story help you in your dealings with the woodmen of the Vales of Anduin. Grimbeorn has a gruff demeanor, but he cares much for the Vales of Anduin and the people who live there.
This is going to shock you, Zinger, but I have to sell some stuff.
Wow.
I know. Alright, I've got 2 pack spaces open. I am ready to roll.
Grimbeorn has a gruff demeanor, but he cares much for the Vales of Anduin and the people who live there. Ah, I believe Grimbeorn awaits us with his reply.
I have made my decision.
Travel to the Karok. Apparently we're meeting with the Eagles. Didn't even know they were touring. Doc the Rock says, greetings, Ed. Hello, Doc. We ride. I'll let you take the lead, Singer.
I don't want your horse to step on me and squish.
My horse is too fat and slow to step on you and squish you.
Let me know if you see some kind of rock formation in the distance.
The Carrick rock formation?
Yeah. This is where the eagles dropped off the dwarves.
We don't want the cave, we want to walk up the steps.
Mm-hmm.
Now normally you don't want to ride full speed up the staircase on a heavy war steed, but I'm kind of a pro at it, so do this at your own risk. Do we actually get to ride an eagle?
The Beornings once made safe the Riverlands. We will again.
Travel to the Ire.
You must be VIP too.
That wouldn't surprise me. Atop the windswept peak, you see some familiar friends. The wizard and the eagle lord appeared to know one another and be on friendly terms.
I am relieved to see you again, and still whole and hale. Do you need further guidance?
There's Landerval. Like, which one of these birds am I supposed to be bowing to
May
next?
fortune favor you, friend. The eyes of an eagle are sharper than his beak.
All is peaceful in the Beorning lands. There's conflict in the south and the hills faintly tremble.
This location must remain secure. With the swiftness of the northern winds,
In the morning mist, shadows came to the Karok. My only thought.
Yeah, it's a nice region. I'm liking it so
sacred
far.
rock with my life.
Druid's Fire says, I personally don't expect SSG to waste resources attempting a tech fix to the open world PvP gank any level thing. WoW has a ton more people on their staff and they don't have any such protections either. And to spend that much time and effort on a server that's only running a month-long event, not worth it in my humble opinion. The drakes they approach, I must take leave, for Lord Guerhir has bade me not to interfere. I have faith in your skills, champion. Farewell. Drakes are landing on top of the Carrack. Now to drive these drakes off the old stone steps of the Carrack. Guess that means we're heading down again. Where'd that one go? The leader of the Drake assault has arrived. Above or below?
Down there.
Ormoth has fallen. Over here, Galandriel.
The veils.
There you are, Galandriel. Luck would have it that I decided to enter Bjorn's cave at the Carrack's base, precisely before the drakes attacked. The group entered the cave, but I fought them off. It would seem they have tried to desecrate the sacred cave and the Carrack. Doc the Rock says, I agree, but the community will have to come together to protect their own team for the time being. Druid's Fire says, the music is available on game YouTube page, Gussie. Highly recommend it. Yeah, you can listen to the music anytime you want. That's the way of open world PvP. I'm just glad I got my Undying title on one of my alts. The other one got ganked in the Shire by a pair of 50s. I almost accidentally ganked one of my kin leaders. Oops. Snorblom says, I just quit playing on the server. I have some kinnies who want me to come back to it, but I don't really think it's for me. I'm a delicate little flower. Snorblom means snow blossom or snowflower in Icelandic. Well, there you go. Potton says, well, the server is an experiment for them. If it goes well, they told us they would run it again with more resources and updates. So they have plans to do more. That would be good. Druid's Fire says, but not necessarily this event. MOL posted on the forums that the server itself was intended for all kinds of limited time events.
You and Varkmat have returned in safety.
What? Out of pack space? Guess I'll be right back. Alright, I've got 2 open pack spaces. I'm pretty well ready to conquer Middle-earth.
You and Varkmat have returned in safety. The time has come to reopen the trade route with the elves, for evil will soon be driven from the Vales. Come! Let us prepare the feast.
Well, I'm glad we can't join the feast as a duo.
Come!
That would be
Let
unfair.
us prepare the feast. It is a Beyonding tradition to signal both ends and
It's an
beginnings
interesting
with a
one.
feast.
So
We live off the land, as we always have.
Help set the table. The shuffling of hooves and the paws growing louder and louder. Give this dinnerware to Rose. I suspect this is a lot like what dinner time is at All Up Enya's house. Just animals scurrying back and forth, total chaos. Okay, that's a little maddening. That might be the last one I need to get. There we go. Where is Star? There you go, Star. Why did the ring go away from Honey Pie? There we go. Hello, bud. I think we're about good. Oh, please don't tell me this is bugged or something. I would not want to have to start this over. Old McDonald's. Hello, Mandalay. Welcome. Table is set. I can't seem to interact with any more of the animals. And it's just stuck now. I will make myself the guest of honor.
You checked all the animals that were roaming around in the whole room.
Yeah, none of them have any rings above them.
Well, I had one where there was no ring over it, but I was still able to click on it. Because I think they like stop and talk to some of the other animals, so the rings go away for a moment.
These don't just go away for a moment. None of them have rings. I'll click on all of them, standing still or still moving. Lady, Clover, and Leaf are still walking around, but none of them have rings and none of them are clickable. Star, Lily, Honey Pie, Bud, Violet are all standing still. None of them are clickable either. It just says help set the table. There's nothing on the table that's clickable. There's nothing in the room that seems to indicate it's usable. It just stopped. I think it's bugged out for some reason. I don't know what to do. Ponton says, might be bugged and have to cancel it. Wait 5 minutes to take the quest again. Ugh, yeah. Alright. I don't have any more ideas. The doors aren't clickable. Yeah, I got nothing here. Oops, I got distracted by ice cream. That happens a lot, Druid's Fire. I wouldn't worry about it.
Come, let us prepare the feast. Come, let us prepare the feast.
That's weird. I even canceled it and it's still stuck in the same position.
Usually if you cancel it, you have to wait 5 minutes to start up again.
Well, it didn't give me a timeout. That's what's weird. Eleanor said, I finally have hard drive space and started playing this again after a year and a half. How do I get back to Northern Mirkwood again? I can't remember at all. High Pass in the Misty Mountains. Take a stable from Bree. There's a stable master in Southern Mirkwood who will let you ride to Northern Mirkwood. You have to cancel the quest, not the instance. Went to Lothlorien and it didn't have a stable for it. I'll try the High Pass then. Long as I'm waiting anyway, let's go to Southern Mirkwood. Emmon Loom. The stable master here has a horse that'll take even free-to-play players to Northern Mirkwood. Ask me how I know. Okay, well, we've definitely got it canceled out.
Here, while we're waiting, let's do the feature to defuse the school. So we can do that by the time we're out. It should be good for that other instance.
Okay. It's a good suggestion. Okay, you're the lead. Pop it up.
You're the lead.
Okay. What level you want to do it at?
117 is the minimum.
We'll go 120. Yeah.
119 or 120. I don't know if 120 might boost it up a lot. But,
We'll go 118.
yeah.
Why is travel now grayed out?
Oh. Yeah, apparently you can't travel in the Bjornius.
We have to step outside the ring?
Yeah.
Okay.
You basically have to ride up around where that hill was. Or just head north until it says you can travel. It's a peaceful village, you know.
The school at Thom Myrdyne was once a pinnacle of learning during the age of the Noldor, but it has now fallen into disrepair and is overrun by the minions of Saruman, who seeks greater knowledge of the Rings of Power.
These orcs will be disappointed to learn they're not nearly as fierce as the insects in the Anduin Vale.
Oh, really?
There we go. Commander Tarsh did not make it. He will be remembered for his faithful service to Isengard and to the humorous jokes he would tell at the dining table in the barracks. He will be missed. Ooh, I got a Traveler's Steel-bound loot box.
Ooh, baby. So hopefully now the cooldown should be up on that vest.
Should be.
I wasn't really following like an order in there. I was just kind of clicking on rings, and if it said like take it to, you know, where way I took it going.
Oh, while you were setting the table?
I guess so. I don't know. I just grabbed a ring, and then if I saw the table was lit up, I just clicked on the table, and then went on to click on the next ring and yada yada. Ah, those golden earth crafting bundles. Dangerous. You got yourself a raid.
Hey, that is fantastic. Heathen Hamster, thank you for the raid, and welcome raiders. South Mirkwood worked, thank you. Yep, that's where I usually go. And I'm free to play, so if it works for me, it should work for anybody. Belreolin, flashing the Coke Zero cans, good to see. Alright, I have 4 whole pack spaces open. I am ready to kick ass and chew bubble gum. Let's do this. That is completely different, by the way, than having a Mozambique and a pocket full of dreams.
Time has come to reopen the trade route with the elves, for evil will soon be driven from the vales.
Okay, we tried this a little while ago and it bugged out. Let's try it again.
Ends and beginnings with a feast.
Life is sweet, like honey.
Take it to Sprouts. Take it to Rose. Bread for the table. Cream for the table. That might be the issue. I don't know bread for the table ever popped. A good place for nuts. Dinnerware to star. Give this to Bud. Hey Bud, let's party. Heathen Hamster's doing well. I'm delighted to hear it. So I am stuck back in the same place. And what has happened was I collected bread from Lady, and then it never pops and tells me to put the bread on the table. And I can't reacquire bread from Lady. Oh, here we go. What do we got going on here? Violet brought something. Come on, Violet. Fruit for the table. I have placed the fruit on the table. It was a good place for fruit.
See ya, Pop.
Ponton is heading out. Ponton, have a lovely evening. Hopefully we'll see you again sometime this weekend. And I think I'm stuck again. I collect the bread from Lady, and it never tells me to put the bread on the table. I kind of get the impression this instance is kind of a key to being able to advance the storyline.
I'm actually not sure if I got a quest after turning that one in. Only ones I seem to have is to the Wolf Dens and at Wood's Edge. Which are basically just vectors to other towns.
What, this is supposed to be some kind of reward instance?
Yeah, and yeah, you get like a decoration and the usual rewards.
Well, alright, well, let's move out and I can come back here and try this again another time.
I was taking a peek at the wiki. It was saying something like it's possible for the quest to bug out as follows: when you take food from the sheep will become non-interactive, but the corresponding space at the table will fail to become interactive.
There you go.
This is making it impossible to place the food. If this happens, you must cancel and retake the thing and reset the instance.
That's exactly it.
So I'm guessing, I guess you have to set everything on the table first and then get the stuff from the sheep, maybe?
I think it might be because I grabbed the bread right before the sheep went out the door. Best guess.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, I don't see any other quests other than the two that take you to other places.
Alright, well, you want to do the wolf dens or wood's edge?
I guess to the wolf dens.
We ride for the wolf's dens. And for glory. Ooh, a broken bridge. Just follow the road?
Yeah, we just follow the road for now.
Yep, old parchment. I was hoping more of my pack spaces could get taken up by, like, quest text. Lost Lore of the Vales. Fantastic. Why is it not talking?
Stop up here. Wait, there might be a page up here or something. The bridge is broken, so we can't go over it, but there should be a page.
Had Hodient.
I
don't see nothing. Oh, it's
completely wrong.
Vales artifact chests. There's some scholar
Maybe
notes.
there wasn't a page.
Did you find it?
No. I wasn't 100% sure if there was. I thought.
Oh, okay.
Just check. That was like driver's ed of just keeping you on your toes.
Good deal. Old elven parchment. Doc the Rock's heading out, says night all. Happy adventuring. Doc the Rock, thanks for coming by and hanging out. You have a great weekend. Okay.
Let's just go down this road really quick. There's a stable that's not too far away from right here.
Okay.
Grab it, I guess so.
Wait, there's a warrior here that needs murdered. Let's kill him. He did not make it.
He did murder your horse, though.
Well, he only scared it away. See, Thunderhoof came right back. Good as new. Yep, mouse glitch. Really wish I could cure that.
Not getting your mouse.
You will help us face our foes, yes?
Yeah, this is one of those like far-reaching stables.
Okay.
Well, I guess that doesn't mean much for a free-to-play player.
No.
All right, we can go back to.
All right.
Yeah, go back to. We'll head up and off to the left. I think Holtis is basically like the main hub for the region. I don't think it has too much of a full service.
The old Ford. Entering Wolf
good.
Denny's.
You can start a new quest with war.
Fantastic.
In blackest shadows his eyes burn, ravening hunger to return, lurking among ling and shrub, weeping, creeping, old mad ab.
There's a Goblin Town sentry out here.
We are basically right next to Goblin Town, so that makes sense.
It's my favorite Billy Joel song. We have found Vegbar.
Oh, Sterkist, always worried about his sister. Skala, in command here at Vegbar, asked for help in this goblin matter. Grimbeorn sent me.
Alright. I'm kind of thinking good stopping point. What do you think, Zinger?
Huh?
The
Sounds fun
rings
to me.
must be made safe.
Okay, we've been at it just over 3 hours. So, who else is streaming Lotro that we can go say hi to? Eternal War 327, Voorhees. Not seeing a lot of names I recognize.
Is Eternal War on the team?
I don't know.
Okay. I haven't kept up with people that join here.
Does anybody know if Eternal War is a stream team member? Druid's Fire confirms Eternal War is on the team and therefore safe to host. So we shall do that. Let's go raid Eternal War. And you guys be sure to throw Eternal War a follow if you haven't already. There we go. Singer and I should be back next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. We'll continue on through the Vales of Anduin. You guys have a great weekend. Come back anytime. And we'll see you again soon. Thanks.